Stepped on the scene, dripped in saline. Whole crew shining, call me Mr. Clean. Came in from the back, walked right to the front. Dancing to the music, smoking on the. Got the women smiling, punk grilling me, looking all dusty. Black Force energy, I don't even drink, but the team pop bottles. Not here for the beef, but the Glock holds hollows. Think I'm cocky, but I think I'm worse. In this flexing like a Mr. Universe.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is there was an issue with the gloves. So, before every fight, they send members of their team to check the gloves. And so Team Helenius had issues with Anthony Joshua's gloves. And in the end, Robert Helenius ended up wearing the same brand of gloves as Anthony Joshua when you watch the fight. But we're going to take a look at what happened during the glove selection. And before y'all trip, this is Glove Gate 30, not Glove Gate, so get your mind out of the gutter. All right.
Hell yeah, y'all different, bro. Y'all really was impressed by that performance, man.
I wasn't. I get why y'all wasn't impressed, but he did show good
Who
head
said
movement.
impressed? I never said I was impressed.
He showed good head movement. He's like his defense was crazy. Like it was like he was like doing this. He was like blocking punches.
Bro, I knew it was a lose-lose before they ever had the fight. It was like, you know what I mean? Like it was a solid performance if Wilder didn't knock Helenius out in 90 seconds. If he would have had that same exact performance before Wilder fought Helenius, everyone would have gave him praise and been like, yo, that's a solid performance.
AJ like to play with his food, yo. That's all it is. He like to play with his food. So I'm not mad at the performance. It's like, yo, if it ended in decision, I'd be upset. But he knocked him out.
AJ problem is he
when he knocked him out in the seventh,
he was thinking too much. You know what I'm saying?
He was just playing with his food. But that's not wrong.
You don't play with Wilder, bro. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can see that?
Yeah, we can see it here.
All right, let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, we hear it now. Perfect.
Leone, speak to Charlie. But they're authorised by the British board. Charlie has over also.
What is that?
The Spirit G's in the building.
Same for us. No, this is not even an XL. This is fucking ridiculous.
The padding is not even the same. No, it's not. It is not. This is much thinner leather. don't act like that. This is harder, thicker leather. This is much thinner. If with magnetic, it would be a big difference. Is it even an XL glove?
So what glove?
XL, extra large glove. Because this doesn't feel like an extra large glove. See, this is a bigger glove. You see, this is a bigger glove.
And press this. These are not the same. You can say what you want, but that's fucking bullshit. Disgusting bullshit. Put the same gloves on my hands.
Speak your mind,
Same
bro.
gloves on my hands. Fucking bullshit. I need exactly the same gloves. Okay? Exactly the same gloves.
That's what we said.
There were no same gloves.
The other one.
They were not the same gloves.
Okay.
I asked for wrong, so that's why we got wrong. You know, everybody knows here what the fuck. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Fucking bullshit.
That's why. Hey, why?
All right.
Should be ashamed
So
of themselves.
as you can see, Helenius felt like there was some shady going on with Anthony Joshua's gloves, and he said, "Look, I want the same exact gloves. Then, like, put me in the same exact gloves." And he ended up wearing the same exact gloves during the fight, but he had issues with Anthony Joshua's gloves. All right, I'm gonna turn it over to G, Conspiracy G, who just watched the glove selection. What was your reaction to that?
Yo, I feel Helenius on this, man. He pressed on one of them. He was like, yo, what kind of leather is this? You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, hey, you know what? I done seen this before. You know what I mean? Them gloves look like they were sponsored by Neverlast. So who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? There could be malfunction on the producer.
Yo, that was Neverlast trying to use a different name.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, so I might get AJ a pass. You know what I mean? But that's kind of wild that they're pressing on him and there's a clear difference. That should never happen, you know. But luckily for them, they caught this error before the fight, you know, because who knows what if AJ landed that punch that he landed with that thin glove. You know what I'm saying? It looked like Helenius died last night. Imagine getting punched with a glove that has no padding. This dude might have permanent brain damage or something, you know. So it's a good thing, man. Helenius was on his A game, man, you know, but it's just shameful that, you know, the commissions can't just review the gloves before the fighters even get there to even assume foul play. You know, like somebody could have just felt both of them and be like, hold on, this don't feel right. You know, replace this right now. You know,
No, but I
before
think AJ got the fight in those gloves. That they just gave Helenius the same
the
brand.
same ones. Yeah. So it's like, you know, like, hey, if AJ gets gloves that are that thin, then give me the same pair. Don't give me no fully padded gloves. You get this dude something that look like got pressed on by iron so he could rock my jaw. That's reckless. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough Helenius fights with his chin out. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to give him an extra advantage to break his jaw. It's not fair, man. So salute to Helenius for calling that out.
TBE, man, your reaction to that?
Yeah, that's nonsense, yo. I'm not even buying it. Like, yo, first up, AJ, he got mad sponsors through in the when it comes to heavyweights, the faces that heavyweight division are Usyk, Tyson Fury, AJ, Derek Chisora. You feel what I'm saying? Like they got mad sponsors. So when it comes to the boxing gloves, AJ got up there was like, yo, AJ, fight with my gloves. You can use my gloves this round. You can use my gloves this fight. You can use my gloves. You know, it's like so they got there's Neverlast, Everlast, Title, Ring, Venom. All these boxing gloves is just lined up in front of AJ. It's the pick of the litter. So fair. Y'all to be like AJ's gloves are rigged. He just got a bunch of gloves in front of him. He don't know what works. What he didn't choose. He didn't make the conscious decision to like be like these gloves don't weigh the same. It's different material. It's like one time when I first started training with my guys on the show, I had Everlast gloves, and they felt amazing. They were 16 ounce. I boxed in 16 ounce gloves. And then I ordered 16-ounce gloves from Tidal. It felt like they were like crushing my fingers. I had no circulation in my head when I throw punches. So gloves feel different. Like that's the thing I want to say. They're different gloves. You know, different strokes for different folks. You get what I'm saying? But
different strokes.
Pause.
For different folks.
Yeah. But you can't get mad. Like he didn't manufacture the gloves. He ordered, like, you know, these gloves, most likely these gloves are like if you're a fighter and you're an elite fighter, a lot of companies are probably throwing themselves at you. Like, yo, use my product. And he's not under contract with a bunch of companies. You know, he got his little thing, like, you know, the Anthony Joshua, his business he's trying to promote, but they don't produce gloves. From my knowledge, they don't produce gloves. But AJ probably had 1 million gloves lined up, and he, you know, picking a litter. So whatever gloves he look good, matches his ensemble, things of that nature, he chose. But it's like you can't get mad, and he didn't manufacture the gloves. He's just picking the glove that looks best. And at the end of the day, we all know what it is. Your punching power don't match his punching power. You know, so don't start no controversy or anything like that. You took the fight in 5 days. and you're not cut like he cut. Like I say, hey, pause. Like, pause. Big pause. Pause. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts. Like Helenius, we know what you was. You was hand delivered Meals on Wheels. You feel me? Hand delivered Meals on Wheels. That's it.
Meals on
That's
Wheels.
it. Meals on Wheels. That's what he was, yo. It's like, come on now. Don't start this.
That's different, man.
I hey man, Dollar Bill, you good? You up, brother?
I always say, man, there's fights before the fight. You know, usually, you know, you got your fight with your promoters, you got your fight with the scale and the business side of things. You know, listen, man, there's always something. There's always something. It's boxing. You know, I'm glad they got it handled. You know, there's always something. Especially when you're not the A side, your B side always gonna have to deal with something. You know, they're always gonna have to deal with something. I'm not gonna dive too much into it. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that, you know, the fight went on and everything was sorted out, and it is what it is.
Yeah, it's nothing new, but it becoming public and us seeing it is the new norm. This is similar to when the issue with Naoya Inoue and the way he wrapped his hands and Stephen Fulton's trainer complaining about it. We saw this with Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Medina. Sometimes people have issues with the gloves. Medina switched his gloves because Floyd was the A side. In this case, Helenius wasn't the A side, so you know, and he was lucky to be there really because of what happened with Dillian. So they just resolved it with him wearing the same gloves. So you both had the same gloves, you both fought. It is what it is. But respect to Helenius for voicing his opinion. Respect to AJ's team for saying, hey, you know what? Wear the same gloves. Let's get the fight going. Like it's no big deal. I think they handled it like gentlemen. So I'm glad that actually happened. Trill stepped away, so I'm going to take us out. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can check our podcast out on all major streaming services. And if you listen to music, you can check out Trill's video, In My Soul. We are the Boxing Bros.
So cold in my cell, all them loony nights. Stay 10 toes. Knives in the fist.